Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and I am here to share with you my latest design team project for Picaboo Creek Designs. This kit that I used is called Hello Spring. It is super adorable. I cannot get enough of these cute little bunnies and deer, and there's mushrooms and dragonflies, and then there's a whole garden theme and flowers, and it's all in beautiful pastel spring colors. So I will leave the links in the description box below for the kit for you to check it out yourself and see what you think. And I hope I inspire you to do some crafting with it and create some fun projects. So I created 4 mini journals, which I thought would be fun, and each one is a different theme. For instance, this one here is like all the pages that pertain to home and gardening. And this one here, I believe, is sweet little bunnies and deer. This one here was the dragonfly, and kind of there was ducks and a frog and a snail, things that would live around a pond. So that one there, and kind of a forest theme. And then this one here was deer and other little animals that live within the forest. So I'm a big pink fan, so this kit was right up my alley. And I put the spines of these, the journals themselves are held in with elastic. And then, so because you could see the elastic, I didn't love that look. So I put these little bows on for decoration, tied them to the elastic. And I mean, yeah, they, took away from it, but I really wanted something more. So then I created custom dangles for each one of these. This one here has a little bunny on it, and there's little beads and flowers and little butterflies and bows and little bells, and just, tiny little beads and things. Each one is kind of different. So like the pink has the blue bows, the blue background has the pink bows. This dangle here, again, there's bells, butterflies, flower charms. There's a little carrot on this one, a little bead, there's a little mushroom, heart, this cute little bunny charm with a bow hanging off from it. The dragonfly one, of course, now that's something else. If you don't know me well, I love dragonflies. So of course I had a dragonfly charm that I used on this one. And then again, I just went with a whole pink and blue theme. Little flowers and a bell and a bow. So now the bows are totally removable if you untie them, and the dangles also are removable. There's just a little clasp here that I put on the elastic ring. And then the last one, so I did 2 and 2 on that one, and then this one here. So the other one was pink of this. This one is blue. Little carrot, heart, mushroom, flower, bell, little bow on the bottom. So those are really fun, I think. And I think they kind of cover up that elastic on the spine that I was trying to not be so obvious. But the reason I do the elastic is, one of the main reasons is that I have a hard time like journaling in here because it's lumpy, it's bumpy, there's pockets, there's things. So the great thing about the elastic is that the whole journal can slide out. So you can slide a page out, you can slide the whole thing out, whatever you choose to do. I did do eyelets there to make it more durable. So the elastic wasn't rubbing on the cardboard, it had a smooth surface. So I really like that. So let me set these over to the side a little bit. And I will kind of flip through these quickly one by one. I don't want to take up too much of your time. For all of the covers, I picked background paper from the kit. I printed out some of the other background papers. I inked that up. And then I used one of the images, and I had just cut apart some doily pieces to put behind it. Added a cute little bow here. These are from Hobby Lobby. And I did pop that up on some 3D tape. It's probably not easy to see, but just to give it a little bit of dimension. So on the inside, I was going to add pockets here, but I forgot. So I may go back and do it. Who knows? So this is the house theme, as I said. So I thought it was appropriate to use this the first page. It's like the little door to, you know, open the door and welcome. I did put some vintage lace trims on the edges of the pages. I did add in avocado dyed paper as well as some tea stained paper. There's several beautiful background papers in the kit. I want to say there was like 14 to 16, something like that. Maybe be 20. I can't remember. I lost track. But they're all beautiful. There's stripes as well as patterns. This here. Lots of pockets in the kit. And then lots of ephemera to put in the pockets in the kit. So cute little tags and little bingo sheet. Oh, I should mention too. So when I printed it, you could totally make these into a full-size journal, which in my eyes, a full-size journal is like 8.5 tall by 5.5 wide. So an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half. I shrunk these down because I thought it would be really cute to have little mini journals for spring. Again, they're not just for spring. I mean, animals, forest, home could be used any time of the year. But I printed my pages at 5 by 7, 2 of them to a page. So all of my journal pages measured 5 wide by 7 long, folded in half, makes a 3.5 wide by 5 journal. So just to put that out there. Some of my pages had flaps, so I used, there's words in the kit, and then I used some of the other elements to decorate the pages. Another background paper in the kit, and I just added some cute flower trim to the edge there. Another beautiful page in the kit. I did add some vintage ledger that I had. There is line papers in the kit. Beautiful little window there. I added in some French book page, and I kind of distressed the background with 3 colors and of ink that matched the kit. And then there's a whole bunch of fussy cut images, so I just glued those on for, you know, something fun to look at. I added in some music paper, and here's another cute pocket and some of the ephemera that comes out of it. And I tried to theme the ephemera around the book itself. So like the little mailbox is something you'd see at your house. The little gardening watering can is something you would see at your house. Again, the potted flowers, let your garden grow, are the words that I put with it. I used some vellum in here that I had on hand. This is just some brown, I forget what it's called. I found it on Amazon, but I use it in my journals. I just like that fun texture it gives and feel. Here's some more lace trim that I glued onto that page. Here's a doily that I put in the signature, and that is either coffee or tea stained. I'm thinking tea stained. I had some pink line note paper I added. Here's a little pocket with more ephemera, cute little teacup, and books. And another flip out here, Bloom with Grace. Here is another. This is the center, again, where the elastic is. I'll try not to talk your head off while I'm flipping to show you the pages, unless there's something spectacular going on. More of that vellum. Here's the other half of the ledger page, and these are some mini postage stamps in the kit, which I thought made cute embellishments on there. The pages are so pretty, and there's so much you can do. Flower market, plant seeds, the little flower pots. Pocket on the back of this. There's a little tag, and then a longer, if you printed it at full size, it could be a great bookmark. Could be a perfect bookmark in here too if you wanted to put a tassel on it. Here's more stamps that I glued to the music flap. More of the fussy cut images. There's the fence to the backyard, butterflies, another flap here with the flower pots and garden tools. And then there's the house. So that's the first one. Let's go with this one here next. So this one is the little wildlife theme, and on the cover there's these circles in the kit, and I just cut them out. I had a doily that I cut down a layer to give it this look so that it would fit on the front of this, and I added the little bow. Are they not the cutest little deer you've ever seen? Here's that, and I glued some trim on the edge there. There's another one of those vintage ledger pages, more beautiful background paper. Here's a pocket, and in it is this cute little deer card, cute little butterfly card. On the back side, a little flip out, and it's a little bird that says fresh start. A little birdie paper in the kit, more lined paper. That page might be in there upside down, I just realized. So sorry. More tea stained doily. I love the mushroom paper with the little ladybugs. I mean, does it get any cuter than that? That adorable little deer again. And then I made some of these with some of the offcuts of my avocado and tea stained paper. Just little fold outs, and I decorated them with some of the extra background paper and images that I had. That flips up. There's a little tag in here. You could put anything in there. And then I had the little mini tags that I shrunk down. So I just put a strip of paper here for a little pocket to hold them. And you could journal on the back. So, and this is a pocket in the kit. And then there's that cute little deer again with the Hello Spring word. More trim on the edge of the page. And a little birdie. And more beautiful mushrooms. There's a couple of papers with mushrooms on them. And there's a beautiful scene. Book page with the fussy cuts on it. The adorable little chipmunks. Look at those cheeks. I just want to pinch them. And some vellum. And then here's the center of the spread with the elastic, so you could pull it out. And beautiful. You could put photos on here. You could journal. This is perfect if you like to print just like little wallet size photos or little 2x2 photos. This would be a perfect little journal, scrapbook, whatever you want to call it. I loved the little ladybugs in here, and again, the mushrooms. Beautiful paper there. Mushrooms, and here's some more of the little stamps on the little fold-out flap of music paper. Another fold out here with a beautiful little butterfly scene. It says living life in full bloom. Adorable little bird. More writing space. April showers bring May flowers, and this beautiful little cutout piece here. Here's another pocket, and in here is too many tags, a little squirrel, and a little bird's nest with some flowers around it. And some more trim on paper there. That mushroom paper and the doily. Beautiful birds. Beautiful. Again, this could be a bookmark. There was a page with these on it. Some of that ledger paper with a fold out on there. Here's another pocket that comes included in the kit. And in here, again, I made one of those little fold outs with the background paper and an image. And that lifts up. The adorable little bunny and a little bird tag and a little butterfly on that. So that just goes back in there. And oh, isn't it the sweetest? So there's book number 2. And book number 3, this one is the pond, forest, woodland theme. There is a cute little image from the kit here with the mushroom on it, little bow, background paper. Beautiful dragonflies. I love that. And another one of those fold outs with that adorable little deer on it. And there's a mushroom tag and oops, a little butterfly tag and a little birdie tag there. I love those. A little doily, more of the beautiful background paper. Here is one of the cards that, as I said, I printed them 5x7, so it made it this little perfect pocket size. And then in there is a little beehive tag. There are 4 different little like quotes in here, or poems, I'm not sure, little writings, but they're perfect to use inside your card, on the left hand side of your card, and then cute little tag, and then you can still write your sentiment in the rest of the card. Cute little mushroom scene, flowers, cute little tree stump with flowers. You can faintly see the flowers in the background of that paper. Beautiful. Look at this little mouse. He's just living in the woods, enjoying life. And I used the word tulips with the tulips here. More of that mushroom paper. Cute little bow with flowers. Here's another pocket in the kit. And in here, birds will come again. Another one of those little sentiments and a little bird longer tag. But as I said, if you print them full size, it'd be a great bookmark. There's, that might be the same one, just a little bit bigger. Beautiful mushrooms and ledger paper. Here's another one of those little spots that made a great pocket. A little bunny again, and that little field mouse standing on a tree stump. And the adorable little duck. Cute little snail. And there is the pond life scene in the middle of the book. So there were 4 pages that were full pages like this that you could use as center spreads or wherever. So this one I thought was appropriate to put for the center spread of this one. And there's the little turtle that lives in the pond. And cute little frog. If my friend Ginger watches this, she'll flip out because she doesn't like frogs. And then cute little, there's these cute little 2x2 squares, and this one was perfect to hold these little mini tags. So I just stuck those in there, and the word happiness, and that's a little flap. More beautiful paper with the butterfly faintly in the background. And there's a beautiful beehive with bees and the butterflies. Everybody's getting along, and cute little postage stamps here with a little flap. More mushroom paper and a mushroom pocket with the other one of those little sentiment poems and some little gardening tools. And here's another little embellishment, and I added butterfly kisses to it. And a pocket in the kit. And this one has a little tag, a little bird, and the adorable little postcard with the deer on it. So cute. I'm telling you, this kit is absolutely beautiful. Sweet little birdie here with the flowers and a little butterfly tag on the flip out. Sweet little ducklings looking for their mama. And book page and more writing space. Sweet mushrooms. And another of those little pockets. And in here is another of those sentiments, a little tag, and another little card. So that is book number 3. And the last book, book number 4, this one I use, so 2 of them I use rectangles and 2 of them I use the circles, and I love the sweet little bunnies. So I put some mushroom paper in the background, popped it up on a doily, and added the little bow there. I mean, how precious is that bunny? I love bunnies. And this little squirrel. Oh, so cute. I just want to squeeze them. And cute little mushrooms. And in here is another adorable little bunny. And a cute little pocket here with the little mini tags in it. I just thought that was so cute. And this cute little pocket has the birds on it. I used this little bow that was a fussy cut, and I just glued the top portion down so I could use it as a tuck spot. And then I printed those circles even smaller. And so I use that as an embellishment with some of the background paper, and then background paper and a little stamp here. It's just a cute little journaling spot space on that book page. The other side, that's a beautiful butterfly image and more of the beautiful paper. And spring is here with flowers, and there's a cute little, I'm not sure what animal it is. I think it's a little badger, but I'm not sure. But he's adorable. Lined paper, and there's some vellum and more of the background paper from the kit. As well as that, there's some more ledger. Beautiful little bird with flowers in her hair, or in her feathers, I should say. This is a cute little pocket in the kit that's shaped, and a little mushroom tag. Oops. Little birds will come again sign, and a little tag with that little frog there. Cute little 2x2 squares I glued down with a tiny little bow in the center of them for decoration. That beautiful mushroom paper, lined paper, beautiful little scene of mushrooms there, butterflies and flowers, more cute lined paper, springtime wishes and the cute little bird on it. And there's another little mushroom there. Music paper, and here's another one of those beautiful full page scenes I use for the center spread, and 3 little stamps to decorate the little fold out there on the music paper. Precious little deer, more lined paper, and look at that adorable bunny. More mushrooms. Hello Spring Garden, and that little flip out. Another of those little pockets here with the butterfly and the flowers. And in here we have a cute little bird postcard and a little bee tag. And a beautiful little tree full of blooms. And then I used 2 bigger size stamps here with the butterfly and the bunny that says Hop into Spring on that little fold out. And all these beautiful patterned papers and line papers. Background, there's another little fussy cut image as well as there. And then I used a little postcard here as a pocket, and in here is a little bee tag, a little bird's nest, and a little deer tag. And then we end with a little tree stump with the scene out in the woods with the flowers. So that is my 4 mini spring journals. I hope you enjoyed them, and I also have a post up with 3 cards I made from this kit that were made from mason jars. I forgot to bring them down here to show them to you on this video. But I do have pictures up on my Instagram, so check out my Instagram account for pictures of these, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.